welcome back to the week 5 of remote learning, and welcome back second graders to my remote learning studio. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, so for the past couple of weeks we have been talking about the elements of art, and you have seen this poster a lot. We've talked about line, color, value, and texture. And this week, we're going to be focusing on shape. Now, shape, this whole time, we've been making shapes with lines and connecting them. So you should be familiar with shapes, because starting in kindergarten, you learned the basic shapes. Well, let's take a look at this little poster here, specifically on shape. It says, shapes are flat, enclosed areas that are two-dimensional, length and height. Artists use both geometric and organic shapes. So basically what that means is that shapes can be put into two categories. Geometric are shapes that have names, specific names. They never change their shape, but they might change size. You might have a small circle or a big circle. But a circle is always a circle. It has a name. Down here, these are geometric shapes. I totally messed that up. Down here, these are organic shapes. Organic shapes are shapes that do not have names. They might look like something, like this one looks like a flower. But not all flowers have the same shape. So these are called organic shapes because they do make a shape, but it's not a specific shape like a triangle or that one's an octagon. So that's the difference. Geometric and organic. Now, for our project that we're going to be doing, we're going to be learning about an artist named Pablo Picasso, and he is one of the most famous modern artists of all times. He created his own movement, his own style, that was the first modern art style, and it is called Cubism. And what he did was he started painting using shapes and different perspectives to make portraits of, he was really a portrait painter, and he created paintings of people with different shapes, geometric shapes in their face, different points of view. Like instead of looking forward and seeing two eyes that look forward, he might have one eye looking this way, one eye looking this way. So I want you to take a minute and look at these portraits by Pablo Picasso and see how modern art. I want you to take a minute and look at these portraits by Pablo Picasso and notice the eyes and the face and the way these people are looking at you or away from you. And I want you to think about some of the shapes that you see in these paintings. Are they geometric or organic? Okay, now that you have seen some portraits, a portrait is a picture painting drawing of a person or group of people. And it doesn't have to be people really, it could be animals, as something living, it's a portrait of. That's a portrait. So now that you know what a portrait is, and especially a Cubist style portrait like Picasso did, I'm going to show you our sample. Now, this is not a self-portrait. This is not me. It's just a portrait of, it could be a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter. It's a person right here. Okay. This is my example. Now, so far we've been using crayons. But for this one, I found some markers that I had around here. So if you have markers or crayons, You can use whatever you want, but I'm going to use markers in this demonstration today, but feel free to use any kind of coloring device you have. All right, so here's my sample. Now, I'm going to also attach this sheet right here, and it says Picasso Faces. In this row, these are the face shapes. These are the outside shapes. Then here are some examples of eyes. Here are some examples of mouths. And here are some examples of noses. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be using some of these and putting them together to create a portrait. Okay? All right, so here we go. I'm going to get my board. And I am going to turn it vertical because you'll have more room vertical this way. So let's take our paper vertical. And I'm going to start with the pencil. And here's my Picasso face page. Now, I'm going to choose one of these. Now, I used this one first, so I'm going to skip that one. Let's do this one. That one's neat. I want it to fill up my whole page like this, kind of like a bean. Look at that. All right, so I have my face shape, filling up most of my paper. All right, let's put 2 eyes on here. Let's see, that's a closed eye. Let's do that one right here. It's a horizontal line and a curved line. And then draw my eyebrow. And then eyelashes. It's a closed eye. Then let's put this eye right here. Curved line, curved line. Here's the pupil of the eye, eyelashes, and then I get this right here, eyebrow. All right, let's pick a mouth. Now, I'm going to put my mouth way over here. Look, I like that one too. So I'm going to go zigzag like that. That's that top piece. And then a V line down the middle. And a V like that. Look at it. There's my mouth. There's my mouth. Right there. Look at that. All right. Let's do a nose. And then I'm going to add some other things to it to make it look more cubist. Let's put this nose. Now, right here, I might draw a wavy line that separates this, and then maybe a wavy line right here. Okay. Now, if I want to add ears, an ear here, and then I'm not going to put another ear on there. Okay. Now is the time. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. So here is my Picasso Cubist portrait. If you want to put hair on it, you can. I just kind of use that curvy line as an implied piece of hair. Now, I'm going to use my markers, and I'm going to color using any colors that I want. I'm going to color my head in. Let's see. Here we go. Now we'll speed this up so you can see it done faster. Okay? All right. Okay, so here is my finished Picasso portrait. You might notice that I took a black marker out afterwards, or you can use a black crayon, and I outlined all my details, and then I added a background just to give it some color, so it wasn't just all white. Now, you might notice the difference in my craftsmanship between these two. This is the one, my sample, where I took my time, really focused, and this is the one that I was just demonstrating to you. Just try your hardest, take your time, Do your best. I would love to see your Picasso portraits, Cubist portraits. So you can have a family member take a picture, email it to me, wyork@wcpss.net, or come to our MI office hours every day from 2 to 3 and share. Maybe make 1 or 2 more. It's fun. Maybe make your whole family portraits in a Cubist style. Use this to help you. If you have other ideas, you can use them as well. All right, have fun, be creative, and in the meantime, stay safe and create. See you next time, second graders. Bye.